If you're just looking at play limitless numbers, Urshifu Inteleon is the best deck in format. And it has some incredible matchups. Like, just look at the percentages here. Like, you take a favorable into Gardevoir, Giratina, Charizard, Lost Box, Miraidon, like some of the most played decks in format. But you also have some really horrible losses like Snorlax, Stall, Mew, and Roaring Moon, but all those decks are like pretty low on the usage rate scale at recent big tournaments. So actually I feel like Urshifu Inteleon's really well positioned in this current format, and it did gain some pretty nice new additions from Paradox Rift. Professor Turo is basically a better Cheryl, helps you like clear up your bench space, sometimes gets clogged at times, means your Alakazam doesn't get trapped as easily. It basically serves the same purpose as Cheryl, but is a little more versatile. Earthen Vessel is just straight up an upgrade from Energy Switch, and TM Devolution makes Charizard, which was one of the deck's formerly worst matchups, into a much more manageable matchup. Because like before, if they set up one Charizard, it was like really hard to like ever get through that guy, but now you just kind of like Arven for TM Evolution, pretty much over for them. So I really like where this deck is at right now. It's like still sort of on the clunky side because it is Urshi Intel, but like it has like some amazing percentages, like you can't deny that. So let's just take it on the ladder and hope they don't scuff it up too badly. Things up here with a pretty solid hand going first. Like we don't even need to pop the Forest Sealstone. Like this probably gets us Urshifu Remoraid. I suppose we could pop the Forest Sealstone. It just sort of depends on what we top deck. Like we could then just Ultra Ball for Lumineon to have some stuff going for next turn. And we are up against a Gardevoir deck. Should be a pretty solid matchup to top deck the Inteleon V. What a good deck. So we can get into Urshi and the Remoraid. Make sure we have the Octillery in deck. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we'll do this. I'm going to put the Rapid Energy on the Urshifu just to like threaten the Rapid Flow, because like some of these lists aren't playing VIP Pass, and they like won't go, like if they're not playing VIP Pass, they have to like draw a ton of Ball Search cards to get all their vaults, and they might have trouble getting down Manaphy early on, so we'll see. Maybe like if they're just copying the list I got, okay, it looks like they're not, because Mew usually means Battle VIP Pass. Okay. That's another reason why I think like Urshifu is like it's even better than this format and than in previous ones, because like if Guardy is going slower, which I don't think is a trend that's going to continue. But if Guardy decks are content just playing really slow, relying on Mirage Step, like having less super powerful Ball Search cards turn one, Urshifu can really capitalize on that, because they like don't have an amazing way of getting down Manaphy on their second turn. There is double Ralts. Honestly, this might be like a misplay though, because like Counter Catcher exists now, so it's like that's like safe on the bench. But like Rapid Flow is so good, I guess. Okay. Are we gonna get bodied for this misplay? I'm just gonna get the Octillery. Normally I would feel kind of bad about discarding those two cards, but like Rapid Flow is just kind of game winning here. I need to find one of an Energy, Urshifu, Switch, how about all of it? So I don't even need the double gunner, like, amazingly enough. I don't even need to pop the Forest Sealstone. I'm like expecting a concession here. I don't know if it's actually correct to bench Urshifu going first in this matchup, because it is like a 3-prize liability. But I did it, and it worked out this time. Like that would have probably been third Inteleon. I think it's probably okay. But it is like sort of a greedy take. I don't know. It worked out. I'm not complaining. But like if they get like the Manaphy down and a couple Ralts, like you think you want to be benching Urshifu the turn that you Yoga Loop, like KO their Manaphy. They're sticking it out here, getting another Ralts. I have everything built up here so I could Rapid Flow all over again. So we'll see what they do. They're probably gonna find, there's Manaphy. A little late, but it's here. Gonna get down another Ralt. So I could do it again. I mean, okay, I got rid of got rid of the Medicham. So it's not looking, because I don't have bench space for Alakazam. And like if I search for Klara, if off of Lumineon, like the bench space doesn't really work out here. So the Mysterious Tail might be like taking the turn off here and showing for the max spiral, which isn't like necessarily like a bad result though, because I'm gonna get rid of my Forest Sealstone. That's annoying. Because I'm like still probably 2 turns away from doing anything. Actually, lost suiting a Psychic Energy feels awful. Alright, they have to bench their own Lumineon. Like, speaking of just feeling awful, my opponent's having to make like all sort of very tough decisions here. Yeah, we're just gonna get Iono, and that's fine with me. Oh yeah, I guess we lost to Forest Seals. It's like not quite as good. I think Turo is not bad just to take the 3-price Urshifu off of the board. We'll just... Okay, they just pass it back over. Melony's pretty... Yeah, Melony's pretty nice. Also, I'm kind of just like chill though. It's just like Turo up the active bench, Gunner, knockout. Yeah, I think we're gonna go this way. Just so like, it's like not that. It's like so much easier for my opponents to go like a counter catcher Miracle Force for the knockout next turn than it is to like just like KO this Inteleon. And if they're just gusting taking 2, I don't really care because they're like still 2 knockouts away from winning. I think it's still worth keeping the Urshifu on the board. We can perhaps like search for the Inteleon VMAX, or Inteleon VMAX for the Rapid Strike Energy to put on the Inteleon VMAX. And some Max Spiral for the knockout. I'm actually going to keep the energy on there because I feel like it's unlikely that I'm getting knocked out. It's like more likely that I'm getting Iono'd and I want to just keep the energy or at least have a way to retreat it. Alright, looking pretty solid here. Like my opponent's going to have to put an incredible turn to bounce back here. Like probably an Iono, a counter catcher to KO Urshifu. And like if the like most reasonable way to KO Inteleon VMAX would be with Zacian V. But like if you're using like not only do they need a million energies to do that, which is like just not happening at this point in the game, but also then I just immediately take 2 prices back. So I guess price trade amazingly. There's the Ultra Ball. It could be a Guardi EX. It almost has to be right. Like if you're not doing anything this turn, it's just a Greninja. Like, I don't think you're probably winning this game at all. I mean, there's already... Yeah, it's already pretty unlikely, I would say. Reversal on the active, and Iono, so I'm feeling pretty good about keeping the energy on there. And I mean, losing that hand though wasn't great. We find some pretty solid cards. So I'm just probably gonna use Double Gunner and just play Iono, but like playing Iono isn't amazing either. There's a Scream Tail. Might just be sacking the Scream Tail. I guess using Scream Tail to KO Octillery than like going Iono is pretty good. I probably use next turn to like Artisan down another Remoraid. Because in the, well, I don't know about that actually, because like I sort of want this to be Alakazam Medicham. The retreats might just be sacking Radiant Greninja. Okay, hoping to soak a hit with the Lumineon, it looks like. Alright. We're seal off the top. Now we're talking. So like that's probably Guardi, so I don't like really want to do that like a ton. Well, how bad is it? Cause like I could yoga loop that thing. Whatever. It's okay. So I could search for Seal, Klara. Yeah, that's, well, yeah, that works. That works. And let's just check to see if Klara's in deck before I commit the Forest Seals down. Well, no, I would need the Rapid Strike energy as well, so it doesn't work. Hold up. Because I could Double Gunner, but then I can't find the last thing there, so... I think I actually just search out the Korrina and just draw more cards, see where that gets us. I was thinking that we had it, but yeah, we just don't. Alright. I think putting the Forest Seals in there was pretty bad. Like I should have put it on the Inteleon. I think we just hit with the Max Spiral. I have 2 waters down, right? Yeah, I think... How likely is it that this Inteleon's getting knocked out? Probably moderately high. They still need a ton of energies, and they're down like both reversals, right? Yeah, they're actually... I don't know, it's probably not happening. If they had Turo up this Lumineon, that would be sort of annoying. If they could go Turo up the Lumineon, put Luxurious Cape on Manaphy, I'd be pretty triggered. Somehow, like, just because, like, we just weren't able to accept all the Inteleons to just, like, pick off that second wave of Ralts. My opponent is finding their way back into this game and rare canting to the Arcana Guardy. That was a really bad play to put the Forest Seal Stone on the Urshifu. I'm just... Yeah, because now they can go, like, Counter Catcher, KO Urshifu. And Iono just, like, sort of put me a little ways back here. But I guess if they're playing Iono, they're not playing Turo. And, like, that's fine. That's pretty ideal. So yeah, we're seeing Counter Catcher here. Like, there's pretty much no way that they're reaching the Inteleon. But, like, just going Counter Catcher KO Urshifu is pretty solid. So I'm just assuming probably 3 energies, probably a Counter Catcher, probably an Iono. Yeah, that was such a bad play on my part. For some reason I thought we had the Yoga Loop. I was like, okay, yeah, we have the Water Energy down. I can Rapid Strike search for a Urshifu VMAX or Inteleon VMAX, and we can get there. No, it did not work that way. So we are gonna get this Urshifu taken out. Yeah, that's very, very bad. Because it makes this play so much less good. They probably still make this play, but it's a lot worse. And I could just, like, grab Klara, Yoga Loop, knockout, and, like, just do it all again. But yeah, well played me. So I'll straight promote that guy. I'm probably always using Double Gunner here. Always on Manaphy, and then probably just putting 20 on Screamtail. I know that, like, helps them out technically, but it's fine. Let me just play Research. Like, I don't really want to... I'm, like, not ever rapid flowing this game, probably. Oh, actually, I don't know. I'm, like, playing this really, really well. As a matter of fact, I don't know. I think we're probably okay. Like, we just... Yeah, no. We don't need to rapid flow. We're good. Because I'm taking knockout on the active. I'm also KOing Manaphy. And then I'm just, like, a couple Gunners and an Alakazam away from winning with, Klara Prize anyway. What am I talking? Alright, Max Spiral. Yeah, I'll just do this. I can just keep the energy on there, and then just, like... What do? Because you can't, like, fully charge this. Or you can play Turo? Sure, fine. And then just, like, lined up for a Double Gunner, then I can Yoga Loop. So yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Really, one play my opponent could make if I pull back the energy is to go, like, Iono to 1 plus Scream my Octillery. Obviously, do not want that to happen. They can't really make that play if I keep the energy on there, so I'm just trying to play it all out here. Like, I'm treading very carefully, just a work or no Iono even. So yeah, that should be the game, unless they have, like, a Luxurious Cape or an Ancient Capsule or something. Yeah, because we have 2 Double Gunners, a Yoga Loop, and then we can just do it again. So gonna escape this one with a win, and we were, like, always in control, I guess, but it just, like, it didn't exactly break how I thought it would. I thought we just, like, totally steamrolled them, like, they just scoop after the rapid flow. But I sort of stalled out there in the mid game, which, like, this is definitely a clunky deck. Like, once you get all the pieces moving, like, you get... Oh. Hold up. I mean, it doesn't... I don't really think that changes anything, actually. Like, they don't have enough energies, and then if they do swing with... Okay. Alright. Arcana. Like, this does put them back on a better prize map, I guess. And I don't have a Rapid Strike energy in hand. Not to say that like, this was the incorrect play. I still think keeping the energy on was correct. Bruh. Hold up. I was like, oh yeah, we win this game. We win this game. No. Calm down. So it might be a change of plans. And it might be 2 double gunners to put 40 here and 40 here. And then I guess I win with Alakazam. So do I just like go Lumineon and dig for it? Probably. Unless we just like top deck the Rapid Strike energy, which would be pretty funny. Do this. Remoraid. So I'm gonna use both these double gunners first. Oh no, yeah, it's fine. I was like, oh yeah, I'm taking a knockout. But I'm not. So we'll use both of these. So I win with Radiant Alakazam, which is nowhere to be found just yet, but I can Lumineon for the other research. Go digging for it. I'm not going to bench the Remoraid wait, no, I get Irida for the game. Like, what am I talking about? Yeah, this wins me the game. Don't listen to me. I swear I know how to play this deck. Alright, it's fine. That was such a scuffed game. I probably didn't play it optimally, but this is like not the easiest deck to play. I'll try to get my it's fine. We got there. And that's what this deck does though. It just like destroys your opponent's board like before they can do anything. Like that's what it tries to do. So like we did that. And I gotta show how it's like clunk in the mid game, which like happens. So yeah. That is Rapid Strike Urshifu and Inteleon. I think it's pretty solid right now. It's like not my favorite deck in format, but I think it's pretty darn good.